All right, guys. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I hope that you can hear me all right. Let's discuss making comparisons in English and in Spanish. So, hacer comparaciones. In English, making a comparison when two things are equal, we're going to use this as, adjective, as. And it looks something like this. Henry is as tall as Jeffrey, right? Henry is just as tall as Jeffrey. In Spanish, to say this, to make this comparison, we're going to say tan, adjective, como. So it'll look like this. Henry es tan, as, alto, tall, como, as Jeffrey. So these sentences are the same. Henry is as tall as Jeffrey. Henry es tan alto como Jeffrey. And let's say we wanted to take two things that are not equal. So, for example, James is not as nice as Karen. Podríamos decir, we could say, James no es, and then we'll say as nice as, right? So it's very simple, follows the same formula. James no es tan amable como Karen. Okay, so this tan amable como is my as nice as. So I'm making a comparison between these two people. Now, this doesn't have to be with people. It could be with activities as well. So for example, jugar al fútbol. Oops. No es tan divertido como jugar al ajedrez. Jugar al fútbol no es tan divertido como jugar al ajedrez. Playing soccer is not as fun as. So there we see. Tan divertido como. As fun as. Jugar al ajedrez. Playing chess. Maybe many of you will disagree with me here, but that's me making a comparison of two things that are not equal using activities. Playing soccer is not as fun as playing chess. Okay, let's continue. I also have several other ways to compare things and people. So I have más, let's see, plus que, right? So more than, let's check it out. Jaime es más interesante que Carlos, right? So Jamie is more interesting than Carlos. Más que. I have menos que, which is less than. So Carlos es menos interesante que Jaime. Right? Carlos is less interesting than Jamie. Right? So menos que is going to be less than. I have mayor que, and this is all things that we learned last year in Spanish 1. Mayor que, older than, right? So, yo soy mayor que tú. Yo soy older than you. I am older than you. I have menor que, younger than. Mi hermano es menor que yo. My brother is younger than I. My brother is younger than I am. Okay, so menor que, younger than. And then I have these ones. Mejor que, better than. Let's think. Leo Messi es mejor que Cristiano Ronaldo. Those are both soccer players. All right, so Leo Messi is better than Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, so that's me making a comparison. One is better than the other. Mejor que. Es mejor que is better than. And then I have this one. Peor que. Worse than. Yo soy peor que LeBron James. Right? I am worse, and LeBron James is a basketball player. Worse than LeBron James. A ver. I am worse than LeBron James, at least at basketball. Maybe there's something that I'm better than him at. So these are my making comparisons of different things. Mejor que, better than, peor que, worse than. And then in English, we have something. Let me just get rid of this. In English, we have something. As much plus noun plus as. As much something as. So for example, this burger has as much salt as the pasta. Esta hamburguesa tiene, and there's my verb tener, has. To say as much as, we're going to use tanto or tanta. Noun, como. Okay? Make sure we can see everything. This is what that's going to look like. Esta hamburguesa tiene. This hamburger has. Tanta sal como la pasta. So esta hamburguesa tiene. This hamburger has as much salt as como la pasta. Esta hamburguesa tiene tanta sal como la pasta. This burger has as much salt as the pasta. And then in English, when we're talking about what we call countable nouns, we say as many as. So for example, as many as, and we'll go as many noun as, will look like this. Tantos or tantas nouns como. Este salón no tiene tantos pupitres como el otro. Okay, this looks like a scary sentence, but it's not as scary as you might think it is. Este salón no tiene tantos pupitres como el otro. What am I saying? This class doesn't have, we see, no tiene, doesn't have as many, as many desks as. Tantos pupitres como. So as many noun, which is my desks, pupitres, as como the other class, right? Or this room doesn't have as many desks as the other room, right? Este salón no tiene tantos pupitres como el otro. This class doesn't have as many desks as the other class. So I have tanto, tanta, as much, noun, como, as, and I have tantos, tantas, as many, noun, as. So these are me making comparisons in English and in Spanish. I have tan, adjective, como, as, adjective, as. I have tanto, noun, como, as much, noun, as. Tantos, noun, como, as many, noun, as. And then I have all of the examples that I went over at the beginning. Más que, more than. Menos que, less than. Mayor, menor, mejor. peor. Older, younger, better, worse. I hope this helps you a little bit with making comparisons. If it does, let me know. If it doesn't, please let me know how I can do it better next time, and I will certainly try and make it better. If you didn't take notes on this video, I highly advise that you take notes because we will use them for our next test. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Be safe, be smart, make some decent decisions. Pura vida.